Hello and welcome back to take 3 of our Resident Evil 0 walkthroughs. We're hoping that this one can succeedingly get through, and yeah, I really don't know any much more to say. I just hope we don't get screwed.
And we're off.
And we're off to the beginning. You're playing as Rebecca Chamber and some other person I'll tell you in a little bit. Cutscenes will be watched. The intro is in a different video.
And we will be repeating some dialogue.
From the good one.
Is someone there?
Oh my god. She's hot. That's Rebecca Chambers. She's famous. Yeah.
We'll try to keep our voices at low, the commentating, and kind of like a little off during the cutscene so you can hear what's going on.
If you don't want to watch this, don't.
You can skip it if the video's loaded.
And we're not gonna be killed by the first zombie or the first dog.
Code. You're not supposed to give away what's going on or the next enemies it's carrying on.
I'm sorry.
What just happened?
That was a spoiler for you.
Dead.
Yeah, everything in these games is a spoiler for some reason.
And Rebecca has the Samurai Edge, the best of all pistols.
Besides the final handgun in Resident Evil 5.
The mat. I'm just kidding.
We're not going to spoil any of the secret weapons. We might spoil some of the normal weapons in the game because when it comes time for us to do Resident Evil 5, we might be trying to get all the weapons.
So go up the stairs and pick up the herb. And if you haven't actually killed the zombie like Hunter didn't, then kill the zombie.
Stay away, stay away, stay away.
And he's getting killed by the 4th zombie in the game. Back up, out the door. If that's screwed, just go out the door. Or, yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of just like repeating what we did last time where we had to like kind of do the chuck and duck or run and fire kind of maneuver. Again, we will.
And did we do this on normal?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because if we were losing on easy, I'm thinking a Hunter or you.
If I got bit on easy, I wouldn't be bleeding. Ha! How do you like that? How do you like that?
That was a headshot.
Who else is coming?
Don't you love this, like, soundtrack to this game? The Resident Evil games just have the best soundtracks. Like, they pay attention to all the detail.
But the only problem is this game is just like, doesn't have too much of an atmosphere. If you play Silent Hill Homecoming or just go on Walkthrougs' channel and watch it, then you'll see that Silent Hills has probably been voted one of the best games for having, like, the most dramatic cutscenes ever. It's just, like, so intense, and there's just, like, the atmosphere is extremely right. This game, it's just, like, too light. None of the cutscenes actually have the, like, deep and depressing atmosphere you need.
But Resident Evil games do have a really good storyline behind it.
Except for 5.
Probably the games with the best storylines are Medal of Honor games, the first 4 Resident Evil games. 5 is a fun game, but
5 is fun for like experimenting with the weapons because you got a big thing, like testing them out, upgrading them. I mean, it's good for playing 2-player, but really?
Resident Evil 5 is not a lot like any other Resident Evil game.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really a strategy game anymore, other than an action-adventure game.
It's not even really shooting horror anymore. It's not horror survival because it's not really horrific. Unless you're still afraid of chainsaws and you cannot stand getting hit by things and you still cannot stand blood, then yeah, it's not horrific. And if you're afraid of guns, too.
And if you don't have enough time to read these, just pause them in between each.
I'm going to try and read most of the ones because I know where most of the files are. I've missed 1 or 2 on my run-throughs without using the camera. I've beaten the game like twice. I haven't unlocked the only really secret weapon I've unlocked was the, well, you know, I'm not going to go any farther than that. You can figure out what the secret weapons are for yourself, and we're hoping we can unlock them.
And Hunter, the next couple of these books, try to speed through them a little bit faster because we have 4 minutes. No, we have around 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have 6. Yeah, we have around 6 minutes.
This
We'll stop
isn't
at 1 minute early.
This isn't a speed walkthrough. Code, is your channel name on YouTube Mysterio Chow?
No, that's Mysterious Shells. Mine's, Shy Guy 9.
I think you can guess what mine is.
My channel is still Resident Evil Freak 2. Correct.
Yeah, that wasn't meant to be a typo. That was meant to be that because it was actually a freak. And if you ever find the original Resident Evil Freak, that was a failed channel. It got hacked, so we couldn't use it, so that's why we had to make 2. And then 2 kind of went on from there. Now, if you see this is pretty ironic. It blocks out most of it blocks out the important stuff. I'm gonna give you a little bit because this is, Rice is torn as illegible.
Unreadable. Illegible, same thing.
Legible, unreadable, same thing.
And this is probably the most depressing music in the game.
Yeah, this is only in, like, I believe this is only in, like, 5 rooms in the game. Just pick up the ink ribbon and save if you want.
And save over the current file that we have. Yes, that's...
Sorry, file. Bye-bye.
That's when we were in the hall.
That's the one where I was wasting shotgun shells and something I never really needed to use it on.
And you might want to go a little bit faster. Even though I know this isn't a speed walkthrough, but...
And it's just kind of one of those days, you know, where it's like everything's moving at a decent speed. It's just like slow.
Yeah, that's why we're not really telling anybody what's going on. So, in the second door is the save room. If you go around this corner, you might notice a dead person. That's a spoiler right there.
Look.
Pick up his passenger key.
Oh, it's a train key, that's all it's called.
Yeah. And
here
comes the gun! Oh, crud.
We'll try to be quiet during the cutscenes, like now.
Here comes the gun.
Oh my gosh.
And that wasn't funny, I know. I'm not trying to be funny.
Damn you, laser pointer! Why does the camera need a laser pointer?
I just noticed that. You have to point that out.
It's a digital camera. I think we know where we're pointing it.
You're the prisoner.
It's not recording the
You were with
laser
those
gun.
soldiers outside.
At least not in these scenes. And the really light scenes.
I can see it on Rebecca's ear.
Well, no offense, honey, but your kindness didn't want me around, so...
It's hard to see it on the camera, so you probably won't see it, but it's annoying us on the TV.
Wait, you're
Especially
under
me,
arrest.
because I'm the freaking one playing.
No thanks, Dollface.
I'll be next
I've already
one.
worn the handcuffs.
We'll try to be quiet during the more important cutscenes. But it's not really that important.
And here comes the dog. So
If you like people jumping through windows, then this cutscene's
You
important.
alright?
this would have been part 2 for us.
Worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Yeah, sorry. The stand we have for our
here they
TV
come.
can shake. So, sorry about that. Doggies.
And we have to finish this in 51 seconds. Learn your lesson, dog. This is probably one of our worst dogs. Hey, one behind you. That was a lead.
Where is it? Oh, doggy learned his lesson.
Don't say that. Last time we said that, he came back and almost...
Ha! Oh, you're not biting me this time, freak sack! Ha! How do you like it now?
And that's the end of part 1.
See you later.
We need to adjust the stand.
Ooh.